Welcome to Hart County High School. We're here for the ladies' 5th region basketball tournament semifinal action. Again, it's the Lady Trojans of North Hardin, led by Coach Vaughn Sysom with their 27-6 record. Will be taking on the Banshees of Bardstown Bethlehem, led by Coach Jason Clark. Back again, it's kind of deja vu. We're in a different location, but this is the same matchup that we had last year in the semifinals. Lady Trojans against the Banshees. Last year, the Banshees were able to win that matchup 72-63, a 9-point victory for the Banshees over our hometown Hardin County Lady Trojans of North Hardin High School. So excited for the action here. A big ball game, folks. Let me just say this. Again, I'm Paul Gray. I'll be bringing you the action tonight for Hardin County TV. Thanks to John White, who's running camera and directing and doing everything else for us. Just excited to be here, excited for this action. Just a couple of things to think about and look for. This North Hardin Lady Trojans squad lost a couple of key contributors from last year's semifinal squad. Des Bryant and Ella Shearer were two fantastic contributors for this Lady Trojan squad. They are obviously graduated and moved on to other things. For the Banshees, senior last year, Emma Filiatru, the 6'1 post, who could also light it up from three-point land. She's graduated, but filling in for her, aptly transferring in Leah Macy, who's averaging 25 points and 13 boards, a junior. Big-time recruit, big-time player. For the Lady Trojans, move-in transfer Casey McKinney. She's averaging 13 points and 7 boards. What a big addition for this Lady Trojan squad. The growth of Alana Dubose has made such a big difference for this squad. Leadership of Peyton Isom, and then the youngster, the freshman transfer, Asia Charles. So a couple of new faces for the Trojans have paid the dividends. And so it's not exactly the same two squads that faced off last year, but it's two fantastic basketball teams. The Banshees 24-8 on the season under Coach Jason Clark. Let's review a little history. I'm going to give you a little history lesson here on Region 5 girls basketball. The Banshees of Bardstown Bethlehem dominate, folks. It is an absolute dynastic run within this 5th region. 4 of the last 5 years, the Banshees have won the region title. It's been 3 years in a row that they've won. Last year, a 63-60 win over Taylor County. 2 years ago, a 63-59 win over Nelson County. 3 years ago, a 67-39 win over Central Hardin, a blowout. It was a 4-point ball game at the half, a big blowout in the second half there over Central Hardin. I know this only because my daughters played on that Central Hardin squad. But 3 years in a row. Now, 4 years ago, it was a heartbreaking loss for the Banshees, 57-47 to the Elizabethtown Lady Panthers. But back in 2019, first for the Banshees in many, many years, 63-47 win over Elizabethtown to win the region title. So starting in 2019, the last 5 titles, 4 of those have gone to the Banshees. They've moved on to the Sweet 16 in those 4 occasions. Again, last year the win over Taylor County at Taylor County High School was the game directly following their victory, 72-63 victory over the Lady Trojan. And so the Lady Trojans have maybe a little bit of revenge on their minds, an opportunity to overcome this team that they were not able to overcome last year in their quest to move on to the Sweet 16 girls basketball state championship rounds. And so here we are for this big matchup. Now, again, the Banshees, 5 years of dominance. Before that, they didn't even get out of district 3 years in a row. So it's been a phenomenal run for Coach Clark and what he's been able to accomplish here in building this program. And, boy, have they got it going this year. That's for sure. So enough of the history lesson. Let's talk about what we're going to see on the floor tonight. Again, 24-8, the Banshees under Coach Clark. Leah Macy Jr. do everything. She's almost 6'2". She may be 6'2". She can play inside and she can play outside, averaging 25 points and 13 rebounds. She'll be a force everywhere on the floor. You got to guard her at the three-point line. You've got to be able to put a body on her in the post. Yeah, you got to put a body on her rebounding because she'll get many of her points on offensive rebounds and putting the ball back in for easy buckets. But it's not just a Leah Macy ball club. This is a ball club that has three girls that have been critical parts of those last three straight region championship squads. Carly Thurman averaging 14 points and 3 boards. Tessa Miles averaging 14 and 3. And Ashlyn Miles averaging 13 points and 7 rebounds. The Miles sisters, such a critical part of what this program has done over the last several years in winning these. And then Carly Thurman, the point guard. A couple things about Carly. So fast, so quick with the ball, so quick defensively. She is hard to handle. When you look at her, she's a little slight of build, thin. She does not border on frail. She is a strong kid, but she looks thin, a little slight. But, boy, speed everywhere. So much speed with the ball, defensively creating pressure. She is a bulldog on the floor. Maybe a banshee. But she is so hard to handle. Now, one of the other things I've noticed in some of these big games that I've had the pleasure to call in region competition and to watch her in other settings as well is from the free throw line. If you get behind this team late and you've got a foul, if you foul Carly Thurman, you might as well just tick 2 points up on the board because she'll make free throws. Not only is she a great free throw shooter, the whole team shoots an astonishing 74% from the line, but she shoots over 80% from the line. But she's even more impressive late in games when the pressure's on. She'll make big free throws all night, but definitely late in the game. For the Lady Trojans, it's the senior leader, Peyton Isom, averaging 17 points and 2 boards. She struggled a little bit from the field in the last several weeks of the season. We'll see how she can do shooting from distance. But as, again, teams get to know this Lady Trojan squad, defenses are built to stop Peyton Isom. She is their primary scorer, primary ball handler. She's the leader of this team. She does everything for the squad. So proud of her and the not just the player she is, but the leader and the kind of person that Peyton Isom is. Just proud that she's one of ours, folks, from Hardin County, and thankful for what she can do on the floor and off the floor. But Peyton Isom will have eyes on her from the stands, but certainly Coach Clark and the Banshees will want to know where she is and try not to give her any open looks and get her going. If she gets going, lights will be out for her. Again, for the Lady Trojans, Casey McKinney, the transfer, and Destiny Scott, 2 post players, but not your typical plodding post players. They're athletic as they can be. They handle the ball great against the press. It's so helpful to have height and strength against the press. Both of those girls can handle the pressure and handle the basketball in those circumstances. Alana DeBose, folks, in the last 3 weeks has been unbelievable, shooting the basketball at an amazing clip. Just so excited for the development of Alana DeBose. She's been a great defender and ball handler for a while, but her ability shooting the ball has made a big difference in the last several weeks here. Destiny Scott certainly adds so much to this team defensively, blocking shots. She had 5 blocked shots in the district championship game in the first half. So she can be a force. And then Nevaeh Raphael helping this team get out in transition. Asia Charles backup point. We're just super proud of all of our Lady Trojans. And guys, we're getting close. It's almost time for the anthem and for the starting lineups for what I would bill as the region. It's the region semifinal. But guys, the winner of this game is your favorite to win in the finals? Bardstown and Taylor County will play later this evening. Both teams, very good ball clubs, capable of winning this tournament and winning that final game. But I'd have to say that our favorite will be the winner of this ball game. So much to play for tonight. And here we go. We'll have the starting lineups right after we have the national anthem. Here come the colors. We'll break for just a moment.
Would you please stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Hart County Schools employee Bill Neal. Presenting the flag tonight is your Hart County High School JROTC. Marching the color guard tonight is Captain Cadet McDonald. Carrying the American flag is Cadet Sergeant First Class Gonterman. Carrying the Kentucky State flags is Cadet Staff Sergeant Crane. Our guards are Cadet Sergeant Whitaker, Cadet Private McDonald, Cadet Sergeant Teague, and Cadet First Sergeant Moore. Would you please remain standing until the colors leave the floor?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And so the colors have retired from the floor. It's time for the starting lineups for this semifinal region basketball game. We'll start with the Banshees. They are the visiting squad.
And for the 5'8" senior, number 3, Ashlyn Miles. And guard, the 5'5" senior, number 4, Kenzie Clayton. At guard, the 5'7" senior, number 13, Carly Thurman. And at center, the 6'2" junior, number 44, Leah Macy. Head coach for the Banshees is Jason Clark. He is assisted by Jamie Hodges. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, representing the 17th district, the North Hardin Lady Trojans. And guard, the 5'5" sophomore, number 2, Amanda Lowe. And for the 5'8" junior, number 12, Nathaniel Raphael. And guard, the 5'7" senior, number 20, Peyton Isom. And for the 6'1" sophomore, number 24, Destiny Scott. And for the 6'1" sophomore, number 41, Lindsay McKinney.
So we have the starting lineups for the Banshees. Leah Macy, Tessa Miles, Carly Thurman, Ashlyn Miles, and Kenzie Clayton. For The Lady Trojans, Peyton Isom, Casey McKinney, Destiny Scott, Alana DeBosa, Nevaeh Raphael. So to jump it up, Destiny Scott lining up with Leah Macy. Macy at 6'2", Scott at 6'1". Size and athleticism for both. Tip not handled, but the Banshees will come up with it. That was to Tessa Miles to Ashlyn Miles. Thrown high, tipped away as they tried to go high to Leah Macy. To inbounds, number 13, the point guard, Carly Thurman, the senior. Leah Macy right around, but can't get it to go. Rebound by number 3, Ashlyn Miles. Inside, no good. Casey McKinney with the rebound. Going the other way as Macy got a good look on her first look. Deep three on the way. Isom off the mark. Fighting for it, Macy with the rebound. Macy leading the break. That's number 2, Tessa Miles. Corner, Clayton, 3-ball. Kenzie Clayton. Lady Trojans, Raphael gets it to DeBose outside. Man-to-man look for both squads to start the game. Isom on the curl, can't get it to go. McKinney inside fighting for it. It's off McKinney and will go back to the Banshees as Isom had a good look inside that time. So she's had a 3 look and a drive to the basket. A couple of good looks coming up empty so far. Oh, steal by Raphael in their full court pressure. Easy bucket, Nevaeh Raphael to get the Lady Trojans. So defense turning into offense right there. 3-2 is the score. Deep 3, Carly Thurman. Wow, great start for the Banshees. 2 deep shots going in. Thurman and Clayton inside. McKinney, oh, great move. Couldn't get it to go. A little disappointing there. That one couldn't get in. Quickly up the floor, off the foot of number 3, Ashlyn Miles. As she drove to the basket, she was guarded by Isom. Couldn't keep control of it. Full court pressure, man-to-man look. They're going to back off a little and let Isom bring it up the floor. Screen for McKinney. Again, some good looks early, maybe a little bit of nerves. And there's DeBose knocking down the 3. Alana DeBose, 6-5. Banshees. Long pass. Raphael's there to create the steal. Couple of turnovers here on the Banshees. 6-5, Banshees in front. Scott trying to work into the lane, finds Raphael who will drive, tries to go back to Scott, but bounced it off her leg. Little low. Quickly up the floor. Number 3, Ashlyn Miles has the score. Turnover the other way, so now a couple turnovers in a row on the Lady Trojans. Asia Charles will check in, Alana DeBose checking out. 8-5 Banshees. Again, 1-2-2 trapping, 2/3 court pressure. Thurman working with Macy to get it up the floor. In the corner, nice drive, blocked by Destiny Scott on number 3, Ashlyn Miles on her drive. Scott's first block of the ball game. We'll keep track of that. Such a presence defensively inside. And there's Macy going to drive, make a move, and score over McKinney. Macy's got her first bucket. 10-5, Banshees in front. Isom's got it, guarded by Kenzie Clayton, number 4. They're going to set the offense here. Coach Isom calling out the directions. Raphael's got it. She was working against Ashlyn Miles. There's Destiny Scott to Charles, guarded by Thurman. Screen coming. Great job getting over the screen by Thurman. Now it's McKinney out top, guarded by Macy. Drive off the mark. Rebound Macy, as that's 3 opportunities for Isom. Couldn't get that one to go with the left hand. Drive and the foul as Macy will get to the line. First foul on Casey McKinney. They're going to have to be very careful with that matchup so McKinney doesn't get in too much foul trouble there. I'd love to see Destiny Scott on Leah Macy. Macy, second one. Off the mark, misses a pair. Raphael gets the long rebound. 10-5. Banshees in front. Kind of a missed opportunity there. Surprising. This Banshee squad, such a good free throw shooting squad. Rarely miss two on any trip to the line. Generally are going to make two. Two-person game there. Thurman's going to steal it. Ahead to Macy. Easy bucket on the other end. Banshees up 12-5. Again, turnovers plaguing the Lady Trojans, and another one. 12-5, Banshees in front. Lady Trojans off to a bit of a slow start. They had that problem in the district tournament. Really slow starts and then playing much better down the stretch. Thurman gets it to Clayton. Macy's going to fire a three, guarded by McKinney. Off the mark there, fighting for the rebound. Wow, inside. Number 3 got that rebound. That was Ashlyn Miles, her second board. Taken away here. Ahead to Asia Charles. She'll have to run it down in the corner. Knocked away by Thurman. It'll stay with the Lady Trojans. 3:40 to go in the first. Pace is picking up now. And it's going to be McKinney to inbounds. There's Isom out front, guarded by Clayton. That's a good matchup. Great pass inside, but Scott was doubled. Raphael going up, can't get it to go. Macy with a block shot, and her 4th rebound already. Oh, off the mark. Good rebound by Scott, as number 3, Ashlyn Miles, couldn't get it to go. Quickly up the floor. Fouls on number 2, Tessa Miles. Her first, team's first. So both teams only one team foul here in the first quarter. We got 3:19 to go. Good look inside for Nevaeh Raphael, but the intimidating presence of 6'2" Leah Macy blocks the shot. Inbounds to McKinney. McKinney thought about shooting it there. Oh, goodness gracious, off the hands of Scott. Charles trying to drive, knocked away by Clayton. Charles has it knocked away that time. Oh, they're going to give that to the Banshees. And Coach Isom wants a timeout. Again, the turnovers becoming a problem here. 5 on the Lady Trojans here in the first quarter. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. A live Channel 1 programming. Excuse me. Sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. It will be Banshee basketball here, up 12-5. 3:05 to go here in the first. I really thought coming into this, the Lady Trojans may be the all-around better squad, but boy, the Banshees are off to a great start. Carly Thurman, the senior, her second 3. It's 15-5. Banshees in front. Man-to-man look. They're not going to guard Raphael out on the floor. They want to keep her from getting to the rim. McKinney, pump fake, drive, crossover. Great job defending by Leah Macy, but the help from number 3, Ashlyn Miles. She'll foul. It's our first, team second, and it will send Casey McKinney to the line to shoot a pair here. Much needed points here if McKinney can convert. First one's good.
For North Hardin, McKinney.
Second one off the mark. 16-5, 2:32 to go in the first. The slow starts have plagued the Lady Trojans. Again, here they are, and wow! Leah Macy knocks down the three. 18-6. Everybody contributing on that Banshee squad. And the Lady Trojans not taking advantage of some of the opportunities they've had. Double screen coming. Isom's going to fire from deep. That's off the mark as well. Charles runs down the rebound. Double teamed in the corner. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Carly Thurman, number 13. She kind of caught her with the leg or the hip. A little bit of a hip check. 3 team fouls her first. Lady Trojans only 1 team foul. That on Casey McKinney. 1:58 to go. 18-6. 12-point advantage. And the slow start, oh, nice look on the inbounds, and Scott couldn't get it to go. Number 2, Tessa Miles, comes down with the rebound. She'll get it ahead to Macy, who's going to work one-on-one on McKinney. Throws it up, no good. Scott with the rebound. She's handling it in the open court here. Behind her back, she needs to get it to Isom. There we go, set the offense here. 1:35 to go against this man-to-man look. Isom on the drive, bucket. Wow, lots of contact. They got to make a call one way or the other there. 18-8 is now the score. Thurman's got it out front. Looks like a 2-3 extended, which Coach Isom likes to run. They've gone to that. Losing the ball was Macy. Up ahead quickly, Charles. She's fouled by number 2. Tessa Miles, her second. And there's what the Lady Trojans want to do. Create the turnover and get out in transition. Or get the rebound and get out in transition. 1:07 to go. 18-8 is the score. Charles has a couple coming here. Number 12, Gracie Osborne, set to check in for the Banshees. First one is good from Charles.
Checking in for Bethlehem, 12, Gracie Osborne.
So Osborne in, number 2. Tessa Miles checking out with the 2 fouls. That's well off the mark. Macy with the rebound. She's got 5 here in the first quarter. She averages 13. Thurman 3 on the way. Got it! You got to guard her. She has now 3 balls, 3 for 3 in the first quarter. 21-9 is the score. The drive out of bounds off of Asia Charles. The turnover there.
22, Sophia Muse.
Sophia Muse, number 22, checking in. Casey McKinney checking out to get a little rest in the last part of this first quarter. 21-9 after the Thurman 3-point shot. 1-2-2, or maybe you call it a 3-2 zone with some possible trap action out top. Nevaeh Raphael on the top of the zone can create a lot of pressure right now, sitting back in the high post to guard number 3, Ashlyn Miles. And the Banshees will just let the clock run. They'll just throw it back and forth and hold for the last. Coach Clark shouting instructions. Now they're going to get into their offense with 15 seconds to go. Thurman out top, looking inside, bad pass. Way overthrown on the pass to Ashlyn Miles. And there go the Trojans doing what they do best, getting out and running. And Raphael is fouled. Foul on number 4, Kenzie Clayton. Her first, team's 5th. And starting to see the Trojans on turnovers and rebounds push the pace. That's what they'll do so well throughout this ball game, is push the pace. Raphael knocks down the first. She's got 3 points to go with a rebound there. 21-10, one more free throw coming. We only have 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Raphael just 1 of 2. Quick rebound, number 3, Miles. Deep 3 on the way, off the mark, as It was Leah Macy trying to add to this lead, but wow, great first quarter. Coach Clark couldn't have drawn it up any better, and Coach Isom's got some work to do over here on the North Hardin Lady Trojans side. He's going to pull them down to the end of the bench and have a little chat here to try to get things squared away. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. eTown Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Quarter number 2 about to get underway. I believe it'll be Lady Trojan basketball to start the quarter. 21-10, an 11-point deficit here at the end of one. This Lady Trojan squad usually doesn't heat up until the second quarter. We'll see if they can't get some things going here. Again, scoring spread out through the squad. 3 for DuBose, 3 for Raphael, 2 for Isom, 1 for McKinney, 1 for Charles. Now it's a 3-2 zone look for the Banshees. Knocked away by Macy, as she had anticipated the pass from DuBose to Isom. Isom shouting out instructions to call the inbounds play. Here comes DuBose out front. Scott outside. McKinney was open in the post. And there's Raphael inside. Going to turn, go up. Too much of a presence inside. The 6'2" Leah Macy, too much for her. Thurman for 3 again. 4 for 4. Carly Thurman lighting it up. I think Coach Isom is going to have to go to a boxing one or a man-to-man look again, so someone is on her. Peyton Isom, that ball way off the mark. I don't know if it was tipped or not, but couldn't get it anywhere near the rim. Wide open. Number 2. She follows her own shot. No box. It can't get it to go. Another rebound, and they're going to call a foul. As it was number 2, Tessa Miles, who took the shot. Raphael called for the foul. Team's first of the quarter. Miles shot, couldn't get it. Got her own rebound, missed again. Then it was Ashlyn Miles with the rebound. She'll go to the line now after the Raphael foul. She's got the first. Again, Ashlyn Miles here. She's got 3 points on the ball game. Now it's all Carly Thurman right now. Knocks down a pair. As I said, this team's such a good free throw shooting squad. Now we got full court pressure. Looks like kind of a 2-1-2 full court look. Raphael beats it, gets to the rim. Too hard, could not get it to go. The rebound there is by Thurman. Out top, man, one-on-one game as Macy had no good look as McKinney done a great job. They're going to call McKinney for the foul. Thought they might call it on Isom. It's Casey McKinney's second, team's second of the quarter. She did a great job defending that drive, but they're going to call her with the body there. There's Leah Macy making the first. And makes the second. The score is 28-10. Macy's got 9 points to go with her 7 rebounds. McKinney up ahead. They do a great job breaking the pressure to the rim for the bucket. Casey McKinney's got 3 points. 28-12, 16-point Banshee advantage right here. Drive, wide open 3. This team has got to be shooting about 80% from 3 right now. Knocked away by number 3, Ashlyn Miles, after she just knocked down the 3-point bucket. Scores 31-12. Needed to update the scoreboard with Casey McKinney's bucket as well. DeBose from the corner, 3, just off the mark, fighting for it. And number 2, Tessa Miles, comes away with the rebound, driving it up the floor. They're going to call a foul on Isom. Nice drive, Tessa Miles. It's Isom with her first.
Team's third.
Team's third of this second quarter, 31-12. And it's Tessa Miles at the line. This is a shock. The dominance right now of the Banshees. Up 32-12, up 20. Now, this is a North Hardin Lady Trojan team that I picked to win this region tournament. I knew that this was the major roadblock to that happening. And boy, it's more than a roadblock right now. It's an absolute jackhammer. 33-12 as Tessa Miles made both. She's going to go to the bench now. Her first 2 points, by the way. Kenzie Clayton checking back in. Charles out top. Isom in the corner, now out top. Number 30 actually has checked in for the Banshees. That's Kaylee McElroy. DeBose 3, and she's 2 for 3 from three-point range. So DeBose being a difference maker just like she's been. 33-15 is the score. Banshees all over Lady Trojan. There goes Macy. Easy bucket off the dribble. She can shoot the 3, take it off the dribble, rebound, put back, post moves. She has every aspect of the game. 35-15 is the score. Inside Charles, off the mark. Macy with the rebound. And here they come again. Macy crossover, finds Miles, drive, right hand good. Number 3, Ashlyn Miles. And this Banshee team, they don't look like a team that's going to be one and done at a Sweet 16. They look like a team that's here for the long run. DeBose, 3 for 4 on three-pointers here to make it 37-18. Wow. So they're starting to heat up, the Lady Trojans, McKinney and DeBose. Coach Isom imploring his team to play better defense. They've given up 37 points, and we still have 4:20 to go. Oh, near steal by Isom. Great defense. That's what has really made this Lady Trojan squad so tough so far in the tournament is the defense, and they've given up 37. We still have 4:25 to go. Thurman open for 3. First miss. Rebound to DeBose. She's obviously feeling it as well. Inside, Charles with the bucket and the foul. They're going to call number 2, Tessa Miles, for her third. I didn't even see Miles there. I thought it was Kenzie Clayton that committed that foul. Charles will go to the line. What a great job by Asia Charles there in transition. 37-20 is the score. And Asia Charles will try to complete the three-point play. Again, 4:16 to go in the second quarter. Such hot shooting, especially from three-point range, as Charles converts the three-point play. Full 2/3 court, 1-2-2 pressure, poked away, looking ahead. There's the runouts that we're used to seeing. Raphael with the bucket. She's got 5 points. Coach Clark wants a 30-second timeout. A couple of transition buckets by the Lady Trojans has cut this to a 14-point lead. They were down 21 just a little bit ago. DeBose made a 3. Charles in transition got the bucket and the three-point play. And now off the turnover, Nevaeh Raphael gets a bucket. So 37-23, 14-point difference. It was 21 about 2 minutes ago. So that's what this Lady Trojan team can do. And Coach Isom will not let this team give up. They'll fight all the way. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737 or 6900. And here's the 2/3 court pressure. Macy's got it, working with Thurman. Those two are so good handling that pressure. Back to Leah Macy. Great defense by Destiny Scott. Knocked away. Oh, they almost had it. Now it's knocked away by Raphael. As they took it from Thurman. Charles has it. There's Ison with it. Scott from the free throw line, just off the mark. That was a big one. They needed that to keep the momentum going. She got the look she wanted, just a little off. And this North Hardin Lady Trojan pressure is starting to pay some dividends. Crossover, off the glass, no good. Ison with the rebound, ahead to DeBose. Oh, she loses it as they had the look they wanted there. Rebound, quick outlet, and outrunning the defense. Alana just couldn't handle it. And here they come, the Banshees with it, 37-23, 3 minutes to go. That's number 30, Kaylee McElroy with the ball off the screen. Thurman outside, doubled. Driving, nice pass. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Rebound, put back, Miles. She's got 11 points here in the first half, does Ashlyn Miles. 39-23 is the score. 2:39 to go. Charles has it now. A little motion offense. Scott from the elbow, off the mark again. Not matching. Some of the was kicked by Raphael, trying to get it to her teammate. And so the Banshees will have it. It's a 17-point game. Casey McKinney with 2 fouls is going to check back in. DeBose going to check out. I see her coughing a lot. I don't know if she's feeling well. But boy, she shot it well, whether she feels well or not. 16-point game, 2:25 to go in the second. Again, 30 is Kaylee McElroy. She finds Leah Macy one-on-one against Destiny Scott. Step back, shot. They're going to call a foul. So Scott's first, team fourth of the quarter. Leah Macy will go to the line to shoot a pair with 2:14 to go. Looking to extend this lead again. She's got the first.
Number 44, Leah Macy. In for Bethlehem, 33, Lauren Macy.
Second one good as well. So Macy knocks down a pair. She's got 13 points in the first half to go with 8 rebounds. McKinney trying to drive off her leg and out of bounds. 41-23, 18-point advantage. We've seen some glimmers of this Lady Trojan squad starting to put it together, but just way down right now. Clayton gets it back to Thurman. Thurman on the wing, looking over the top inside to Macy. Set up in the post, 15 points now here in the first. 1:40 to go, 43-23. Off the glass and good, Peyton Isom. Good drive. Number 4, Kenzie Clayton called for the foul. Her second, team second of the quarter.
22, Sophia Hughes.
Number 12 checking back in, Gracie Osborne. Number 4, Kenzie Clayton checking out with her second foul. 43-25, Isom on the way, off the mark. They've got to do a better job of shooting free throws. Lady Trojans struggling at the line a little bit. Pump fake drive, Macy gets it back to Thurman, screen out top. 2-man game. Find Ashlyn Miles, number 3, back to Macy. A little three-man weave there. Holy cow, Carly Thurman. her 5th three. She's got 15 points. Drive by Isom right back the other way. She gets another 2. 46-27. A little 3-man weave action here. Isom knocks away but can't control it. Leah Macy has it. Driving. They call for double dribble. Had both hands on the ball at the same time. A 19-point advantage. 48 seconds to go in the second quarter. Screen out top. Isom working against number 12 all the way. Oh, can't get it to go. Macy, another board. Isom made a great drive against Gracie Osborne. Macy all the way blocked by Isom. They're going to call a foul. And Macy back to the line. I believe that is the second on Destiny Scott. Oh, they called it on Charles. Sorry. Not on Scott. So Scott has one, and now Charles has one. So first free throw good for Leah Macy. 47-27. Jacqueline Brewer checking in for North Hardin. Scott checking out. Number 30, McElroy, checks back in for the Banshees. Second off the mark. 24 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Man-to-man look now for the Banshees. Again, driving. Blocked that time by Macy. Thurman out with it in a hurry. Pass. Raphael with the block shot. She has the rebound. Only 8 seconds. Isom's going to have to push in a hurry. She throws ahead to Muse. 3 on the way. And it's good, Sophia Muse. Big bucket at the end of the half by Sophia Muse. Cuts into that lead to make it a 47-30 ball game at the half. Wow, a lot of excitement there as the Lady Trojans starting to get a little traction, but they've got to defend a little better here in the second half. I'm Paul Gray. We'll take a short break and be back with stats and second half action.
Cox with HCEC-TV, and I am pleased to be joined by Shelley Brackett, the Assistant Vice President of West Point Bank. Shelley, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
You know, before we started, we were talking about how you started on the teller line at Upton, and it really shows to me how West Point Bank is that family bank, that local bank.
Yes, actually, I started on the teller line at our Elizabethtown branch, and I moved to Glendale. I've been almost at every one of our 5 locations, but yes, 17 years I've been there, and you know, it really is. We're out in the community, you know, we're family, you know, working together, and that it simply is the hometown bank atmosphere. So.
You know, especially you know, bank buyouts and that kind of thing. You want to be able to walk into your local bank and know who the teller is and have that relationship.
Right. I mean, we all are selling the same products, so that customer service is really what's going to set you apart from anyone else. So yes, we have our familiar faces always. You know, we don't have much turnover, so that's great for us. And so those customers do get that special attention. We know them by name. You know, that's how we operate. So very hometown and customer service friendly.
And keeping the same people behind the desk is very important because that just shows the atmosphere. You know, you want to bank at a place that doesn't have high turnover.
Right. I mean, it's absolutely necessary to keep your staff and keep them educated on, you know, all the changing events and, you know, the way the world operates these days. And so, you know, it is important that we retain our employees. So.
Now, speaking of the way that the world changes, interest rates are on the rise. So
right.
what do you recommend people to do to better save their money?
Well, to save, that's a good thing right now. So if you are looking to invest, CD rates are very high right now. That goes along with interest rates for loans being high as well. But if you are looking to save, definitely invest your money into a high interest rate CD right now. A lot of them are short term, but that's good for the consumer as well, because, you know, again, we don't know what the world holds for us in the future. So that is the best solution right now, short term.
So long term, one of the things that you have is a secondary market program. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yes, so our secondary market program, we have almost 2.5 years invested in this program. And what we do, we are able to sell our loans to investors, so therefore we can offer better interest rates, I guess, you know, compared to what we do in the in-house market. That way we're able to offer them a 30-year fixed rate and still give them the same customer service as they would have going in-house. So,
you know, and your support for West Point Bank support for HCEC-TV is so appreciated, for people being able to see their family playing sports. And honestly, you have family playing sports.
I do. I did last year. I had a bunch graduate, my nieces and nephew, but I have another nephew and some cousins. You know, I have a large family, so we're all here in Hardin County. So yes, West Point Bank is fortunate enough to be able to sponsor this program, and, you know, just like everyone else, I'm sure they know someone on the TV too that, you know, they're close to. So
you mentioned 5 branches, you know, Hardin County owned and operated. Where are the branches at?
Well, we do have one outside of Hardin County. It's just on the other side of the road, but it is LaRue in Upton. So we have our Upton branch, we have Glendale. Of course, we have Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, and West Point, where it all started.
And of course, Upton, that's the closest one to me, in case I need to switch banks.
Right. We've been talking about that.
Yes,
I'm going to get you as a customer before I leave.
Shelley, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you so much for joining us. Let's get back to some great action. I'm Jarrett with HCEC-TV, and I have Whitney Ballou, the managing physical therapist for the Elizabethtown PTA location. Thank you for being here.
Glad to be here.
So you've been with PTA quite a long time.
I have. I started there 7.5 years ago when I graduated school. I've been there since then.
You know, it goes to show how great of a facility that PTA is, that you went there and then you stayed there. Yes,
it means a lot. You know, we've got a great staff there. We've got a lot of staff members that have been there for quite a while. Some a lot longer than me, and you're exactly right. It says a lot for the community that we have. It's one big work family. And it's something that when they go to a PTA location, no matter where it is, they know the person at the front desk, because if they've been there before, they've been there before. That's right. See a lot of the same faces in our patients, and they get to see a lot of us that have all been there for a long time. So it's great. So one of the benefits of PTA facilities is that you all have turf. What are the benefits to that? So our turf facilities are probably what set us apart from a lot of the immediately local ones anyways. Our turf facilities are wonderful for, of course, our athletes. It's great for ACLs rehabbing. It's great for baseball players rehabbing from elbows or shoulder injuries. They can throw. We can do pitching programs. But the biggest thing, too, is we can also use it for our balance patients. We can use it for our total knee patients doing gait training. It's very multifaceted with what we can use it for. Not all of our facilities have one as big as our Elizabethtown location, but having it at all of them allows for us to do a lot more with training for certain sport-specific type things and just general mobilization of walking and gait and all of that. So our patients love it too. It's something that I think brings people to us, and we definitely make full use of it. So, you know, speaking of multifaceted, I was just amazed at all the stuff that you offer. You know, you mentioned vertigo treatment. That's not something I would have thought about. And a lot of people don't, unfortunately. You know, of course, there are certain medications and things that can help with dizziness and We have found that a lot of our balance patients, we can treat for balance, orthopedic, neuro type things, and really it can come down to a quick vertigo treatment that can realign the crystals of their ears and get everything set for them. They may or may not need treatment again after that. So we have 2 or 3 licensed physical therapists in our Elizabethtown location specifically that do it, and we have found a lot of good results with it. And then we can focus on some of the other parts of their treatment a little bit more at that point because we've already treated some of the underlying sources that would otherwise limit us. So it's been great.
So Physical Therapists Associates has been a longtime sponsor of HCEC-TV, and I know that you deal with a lot of sports athletes, but your support allows us to bring those sports athletes to people's homes. And I understand that you have some relatives that are playing sports for us.
I do. Of course, I grew up in Hardin County Schools. I went to Central Hardin myself and played sports there too. I've got a cousin that's playing for the Central Hardin soccer team now. And anything we can do for any of our surrounding schools. I mean, of course, we branch out even beyond just Hardin County with our locations. But we're very tied into treating all of the schools, all of the athletes, and Hardin County, of course, holds true to us because it's where we started. And anything we can do to help keep athletes on the court and athletes on the field, their priorities are our priorities.
So you mentioned your home base is here in Hardin County, but you have locations outside of Hardin County. Where are you located?
We have a new satellite clinic here in E-Town that most people don't know about because it's newer, but it is at the Central Medical Plaza that's off of Ring Road. We do treat women's health there, which is something that was lacking in this community too. We had a lot of patients that were going up to Louisville to get treatment for that, so it's nice that we can bring that need here. And even there was a PT or two that I think treated it in town, but everybody was just overwhelmed with the need. But Allison treats that at our satellite location. And then outside of that, in our main clinic in E-Town, we have Bargetown, Hodgenville, Brandenburg and Meade County. And then we also have Ratcliffe that's at northern Hardin County.
So wherever you are located, there's a PTA near you.
That's right.
Whitney,
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity.
Let's get back to some great sports action.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is finally here. BBTel Blast Wi-Fi from Brandenburg Telecom. With new Wi-Fi 6 compatibility and an app that puts you in control of your home network, get ultimate power and performance to every corner of your home. Set up and connect devices, pause Wi-Fi, and customize parental controls all from our BBTel Blast Wi-Fi app. It's the ultimate Wi-Fi experience, and it's a blast. Ditch your old wireless router and switch to BBTel Blast Wi-Fi today.
Welcome back to Hart County High School. We're here for the second half of this semifinal. Our hometown Lady Trojans find themselves in a deep hole, 47-30. A few stats from the first half. Let's start with our Lady Trojans. Peyton Eisen with 6 points. Casey McKinney, 3. Destiny Scott not on the board yet. Alana DeBose, 9. Nevaeh Raphael, 5. Asia Charles, 4. Sophia Muse, 3. On the other side, it's been the starters. Leah Macy, 16. Tessa Miles, 2. Carly Thurman, 15. Ashley Miles, 11. Kenzie Clayton, 3. No score yet for Kaylee McElroy, Gracie Osborne, and Lauren Macy, who saw action in the first half. So that is the scoring update. Leah Macy with 10 rebounds to go with her 16 points. Ashley Miles, 5 rebounds to go with her 11 points. So 3 double-digit scores for this Banshee squad. Now, a couple of trends from the first half to notice. Number one, 47 first-half points by this Banshee squad. Again, the Lady Trojans of late have been unbelievably stingy on the defensive end. So tough to score on. Boy, the Banshees have scored at will. They have shot the ball at an unbelievable clip. They've made 8 threes in the first half alone, 5 of those from Carly Thurman, as I believe she was 5 for 6 from three-point range. Kenzie Clayton had 1 3-point shot made. Ashley Miles with 1 and Leah Macy with 1 as well. And so absolutely burning up the nets are the Banshees. On the other side, Alana DeBose with 9 points to lead her team. All of those coming on three-point shots. 3 threes for DuBose. But my point about the shooting and the scoring for the Banshees is the Lady Trojans have to fix whatever's going on defensively. They've got to get stops, and they got to start getting stops regularly. If the Banshees continue to score the basketball, it won't matter what the Lady Trojans do. They've got to get stops, and so we'll see what they're going to do on the defensive end. As I did see Asia Charles mirroring Carly Thurman toward the end of that half, playing her all over the floor, chasing and shadowing her everywhere she went. I'm sure that's something we'll see here in the second half. Got to get a little more production inside from Scott and McKinney, two of the stars of this team for the Lady Trojans. All year long, scoring the ball. They average together 22 points. Right now, they only have 3 in the first half. So they need a big second half. They also need to continue to create turnovers and get open floor opportunities. They had some of those in the second quarter. They took advantage of a few of them, were unable to take advantage of some other open floor opportunities. So we'll see if they can create transition opportunities for this second half and get back in this ball game. Down 17, 47-30. And you just chip away. You got to chip away. They made a couple little runs, but could not continue as Leah Macy had the stopper for all of those runs that the Lady Trojans went on in the second quarter. 1 7-point run. That was a good run. But it was just a minute and a half or so later that the Banshees had stretched their advantage back out to 20. So here we are, third quarter. We'll see what it is that Lady Trojans can do here in the second half. It will be the Banshees with the ball to start the half. Macy has it, gives it to Ashlyn Miles, guarded by Raphael. Oh, almost stole, but Thurman over the top. Great pass, blocked by Destiny Scott. Rebound, held ball. No, they're going to call a foul. Wow, that hurt so badly there. As we had a nice block shot. Macy got her own rebound on the block shot. And Casey McKinney is called for the foul. She had tied up Leah Macy. Over the top to Leah Macy again as they're using that little lob pass to get it to her. Oh, what a great spin and left hand for Macy. Early bucket for Leah Macy there. 49-30. Early going here. Isom's got it. Guarded by Kenzie Clayton. It's a man-to-man look, but they're packing it in. They're giving a lot of space. Scott's going to shoot the three. Just a little short. Looked good. But just couldn't get it all the way there. Macy quickly up the floor. Pass from Miles. Leah Macy another bucket. She's got 20. They're going to not call a foul there, and it's going to go out of bounds off of the Banshees, and the Lady Trojans will keep possession. 51-30 is the score. A warning on Coach Isom on the bench as he's fired up about that call against McKinney. There's Raphael on the nice inbounds pass. And Raphael gets the bucket. She's got 7. She's having a good ball game. 51-32 is the score. Another bucket there. 3 on the way from Isom. No good. Rebound Macy. Going the other way again in a hurry. Macy, another bucket. Wow. Unbelievable. She is filling it up here in the second half. Really stuffing the stat card. 55-32 is the score. Man-to-man look here. Isom driving on Clayton. Can't get it to go. Raphael rebound. Put back. Nevaeh Raphael getting it done right now. 55-34 is the score. The pace is torrid here in the second half. Thurman against DuBose. Drive and bucket for Tessa Miles. She's got 4 points to go with 3 rebounds. 57-34. 23-point lead. And Raphael is having a problem with her leg. She goes down. I don't know if it's maybe a cramp. She's holding her calf here. Could be a cramp. She's not writhing in pain, just holding the leg. And again, it may be a cramp. A really unfortunate situation for the Lady Trojans, as tonight's one of the leading scorers for Lady Trojan tonight, Nevaeh Raphael, who has 9, is doing a great job. She's going to get a drink here and try to take care of whatever this cramp is. Coach Isom may go back to Casey McKinney, who has 3 fouls on the ball game. 57-34 is the score here. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television Student Production Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184, all HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to John White doing all of our work, camera and production for us. And I'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. And Raphael will jog off the floor as she gets up. Maybe they were able to work out that cramp, if that's in fact what it was. Not sure that's what it was. It may be a little bit of a knee ligament that's kind of working itself loose back and forth over the bone, and she's grimacing as she tries to work it on the end down there. 3 on the way. DuBose just off the mark. Macy another board. And here come the Banshees. Tessa Miles crossover move. Block. Rebound Isom blocked by Scott. She's got 3. Asia Charles with the bucket. She's got 6 points. She averages 4. Charles has had herself a nice ball game here. The youngster, the freshman, really, oh, goodness gracious. They could have called a foul on McKinney. That would have been her 4th. Good rebound there and assist from Leah Macy to Ashlyn Miles. Wow, Macy doing everything. Oh, great pass from Isom to Scott. Destiny Scott on the board now. 59-38 is the score. Man-to-man look. There's Tessa Miles on Charles. Off 1 foot, no good. Ashlyn Miles got it, but missed the putback. Thrown ahead, knocked away by Clayton. She stepped on the sideline there as McKinney had the rebound, tried to make the long pass to DuBose. Clayton had enough time to react and get to it. So trying to get out on the break. 59-38 is the score. 21-point lead. No good from DuBose on the drive. Thurman rebound and pushing it in a hurry. Blocked by Scott. So Scott not having a great offensive night, but 4 block shots as the eraser down low is doing her job to make things difficult inside. Again, I like her matched up on Macy. Macy's going to give anybody trouble. She makes the drive and gets to the rim again, just as I said that. She's got 26 points and 13 boards. We got 4:20 to go in the third. What a great drive by Charles. Wow, right around and to the rim. 61-40 is the score. Raphael about to check back in. Crossover, 1 foot. Beautiful move, no good by Macy. Isom driving. It's a foul on Thurman as Thurman knew she wasn't going to be able to stop the drive. Her second, team's first of the quarter. Raphael back in. DuBose checking out. DuBose looks really tired. I don't know that she's feeling well. She's bent over with her hands on her knees. She may be ill and trying to fight through it. She looks a little less active here in the second half as well. Isom just off the mark. Macy with another board. 61-40 is the score. Banshees with it. 3:47 to go in the second. Thurman 3 on the way. Another one. What an amazing performance by senior Carly Thurman in this critical matchup. Turnover, I'm writing down stats and talking, and I didn't even see the turnover that just occurred on the other end. 64-40 is the score. Bethlehem in front by 24. I'm in shock, folks. I expected this to be all the way down to the wire. Inside, couldn't get it to go, was Macy. McKinney with a rebound. She's going to lead the break. Crossover right through the chest of Leah Macy. That's what Casey McKinney can do. Just has not had those opportunities. McKinney now guarding on Miles. Miles finds Tessa Miles. That was Ashland to Tessa. Macy comes up with the loose ball. Thurman open. Another one. Folks, this is getting into rare territory here. 7 threes, 21 points for Thurman here. Take to the rim. Isom almost got it to go. Macy, I believe, will be called for the foul. And Isom will go to the line to shoot a pair. Macy's first, team second of the quarter. 67-42 is the score. 25-point lead. And Isom knocks down the free throw. She's got 7 points to go with 3 rebounds. 2:59 to go in the third. Lady Trojans running out of time now as well. Even if they can put together a furious comeback, don't know if there's enough time to make that happen. Tessa Miles has it now. Screen and roll. She's going to get to the rim. Easy left-hand layup. As the defense for the Lady Trojans continues to break down. Long pass ahead, and Thurman is able to knock that away as they were trying to get it to Raphael. Number 30, Kaylee McElroy checks in. 2 Tessa Miles checking out. 69-44 is the score. Over the top, Destiny Scott has it. Asia Charles now with it. Raphael, handoff, Isom. She thought about the three. Oh, they had her on the arm. That is absolutely a foul. No foul called. It will stay here with the Trojans. That was absolutely a foul. No call as they were right across the arm. The ball went nowhere. And so the no call working against the Lady Trojans there. 69-44, 2:28 to go. Inbounds to McKinney. McKinney needs to be aggressive again. Crossover, Raphael loses control. There goes Thurman. She's working against Isom. Isom takes the swat but couldn't get the block. There's Thurman with her first 2-point basket. She's got 23 points here. It will stay here on the kick ball. 71-44 is the score. We're in the third quarter, 2:08 to go. As the scoring barrage for the Banshees continues. Again, 44 points in the third quarter. The Lady Trojans are scoring. If you told me they'd have 44 points at this point in the game, I would say they're right in it. They're tied. They're ahead. But this Banshee squad has absolutely gone crazy. And there's Scott getting one to go. It's not offensively where this Lady Trojan squad has struggled. That is the shock to me because this Lady Trojan squad has been such a really good defensive team. Coach Isom is so meticulous about making sure that they're playing defense well and the right way and playing hard. And I think they're playing hard. They're just getting out of position and they're getting overwhelmed in several matchups where that has not happened in other ball games. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. We got 1:58 to go here in the third. We're still in the third. And it's a 71-46 ball game again. Whatever these Lady Trojans, I still believe this is not a good ball club, but a great ball club. And they just have hit they've just gotten steamrolled here by a really good team, but a team they can compete with. Just have not gotten some production where they needed it, and they have not been able to slow down this Banshee squad at all. 71 points, and we're still in the third, is shocking. Double team, timeout Coach Clark, as Thurman dribbled over half court in the corner and picked their dribble up. Coach Clark immediately saw that was a turnover about to happen, and he makes the smart call for the 30-second timeout. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. eTown Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. Banshees with the basketball. 1:53 to go in the third. 71-46, 25-point advantage as they have stretched the advantage, winning every quarter at this point. And now they're going to hold it out and make the Lady Trojans extend. We're late in the third, 1:40 to go. As Kaylee McElroy with the ball. Isom trying to knock it away. Cross court, Leah Macy. As Coach Clark is telling his girls, let's run some clock. Let's run a little clock here and then look for the cutter in the defense as it gets spread out. And there she is, Macy finding inside number 3, Ashlyn Miles. Beautiful ball movement, ending in a bucket for Miles. She's got 15 points to go with 5 rebounds. 73-46 is the score. Scott finds Charles. She's going to drive back to Scott, but off the mark. Kenzie Clayton corrals the turnover. Charles knocks it loose from Thurman, but it went off her ankle. Lady Trojans just struggling to pick up loose balls, handle the ball in transition. It's a little bit of nervousness, maybe things trying to move faster than you're capable of moving. Inbounds to Leah Macy. One-on-one on Scott. High in the air. No good. McKinney's got the rebound. Drive from Isom. They're going to call the foul on the floor.
Foul on Bethlehem, 30, Kaylee McElroy. Her first, team's first.
Kaylee McElroy's first foul. Team's third of the quarter. Only 48 seconds to go here in the third. These officials have let them play, generally speaking, over the top to Raphael. She'll hand off to Isom. 46 seconds in the third. Isom on the dribble. There's a timeout called there. As Coach Isom was able to get a timeout. He'll have a full timeout. As Peyton Isom went to the floor, she did not move or roll, and that's the new rule. Just because you fall on the floor, it's not a travel any longer. You have to then move once you're there, roll. And so as she went down, trying to get the baseline, Coach Isom calls the timeout. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company. Has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at muggabug.com. That's muggabug.com. 39 seconds, 73-46. Banshees in front. Inbounds to McKinney. DeBose doubled out top, guarded by Thurman now. She gets it to Isom, 31 seconds. Isom resetting. Man-to-man look, but a packed-in man-to-man look. As they're giving a lot of space to the North Hardin shooters, except for Peyton Isom. Nice pass inside from DeBose to McKinney. She just couldn't handle it. Turnover, 18 seconds to go. Banshees have it. 73-46 is the score. Handling the pressure easily. Ashlyn Miles with it, number 3, driving as McKinney shoved. That'll be her 4th. As Ashlyn Miles was driving the ball. Team's 2nd of the quarter. She's got 2 in this quarter, so Casey McKinney with 4 fouls here. Over the top. McKinney not quick enough to stay with Macy. Very easy drive there. She's got 28 points to go with 14 rebounds. Isom trying to get the ball. 1 second, shot up and good. Isom knocks down the 3 to give her 11 points. 75-49 is the score. 26-point advantage for the Banshees. And things are looking a little bleak, to say the least, as this Banshee squad is absolutely on a roll here. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. We got 8 minutes remaining. It's a 26-point advantage as the Banshees have won every quarter and done so convincingly. And Coach Clark right now simply has to have his girls just continue to work and play like they've played. Maybe they'll run a little clock. They did in that last possession, and then got a great look as they spread the defense out and moved the ball. Got it into the middle to Macy, drew the defense, and found Ashlyn Miles for an easy bucket. We'll see if there's a little more of that coming from Coach Clark's squad here, spreading the floor, running clock, and then looking for cutters. Here we go, 4th quarter underway. I want to be Mr. Upbeat and Mr. Positive, but this thing is too far out of reach for our Lady Trojans to get to make that kind of a run. 26 points is a little too much. Isom working against Macy. They are former teammates. Alana DeBose, no good. There's Thurman going to go the other way after the rebound. Doubled in the corner. Turnover. Scott could not handle it. Just catching the ball has been a problem. Tessa Miles drives. They're going to call the foul on Isom, and Miles will go to the line. So number 2, Tessa Miles. Again, just simple handling of the ball, catching the ball has become a problem for the Lady Trojans. Again, some of that's nervousness, just not having a feel for the game, just not their night here. As Miles knocks down the first. 76-49. And now 77-49 as Miles makes a pair. This Banshee club has lost games throughout the year. There have been teams that have competed with them very well. If they shoot it like this, they're going to be hard to handle. There's Destiny Scott mid-range. That's her game. She's got 6 all here in the second half. If they can shoot the ball from three-point range with the size of Leah Macy and the scrappiness of the Miles sisters, and obviously Carly Thurman's experience in shooting, this is a team that can be hard to handle, even at the state tournament level. Asia Charles called for the foul.
Team second.
77-51. Tessa Miles going back to the line for a second straight trip.
At the foul line for Bethlehem, number 2, Tessa Miles.
So 2 free throws for Tessa Miles is 79-51. Banshees in front, 6:50 to go. Casey McKinney set to check back in, as Coach Isom has kind of shrunk the bench a little bit in this ballgame. Sophia Muse saw some good minutes, making a 3 at the end of the half. 3 on the way for Isom, off the mark. Charles has the rebound. She's going to be fouled. I believe that's on Thurman. Yep, Carly Thurman called for her third. Team's first here of the fourth. Raphael going to check out. Casey McKinney checking in. So I don't want to do this, but we're going to start this kind of talk. Apologies to some of our North Hardin Lady Trojan team members, but I just want to. I don't think it's premature. They're going to call on the floor on Ashlyn Miles. But if this is the last time we see senior Peyton Isom, a 1,500-point scorer, phenomenal leader. I'm going to miss her so much watching her and calling this. And, again, I hate to start talking like that. 3 on the way from Peyton. Just can't find the mark right now. It's off of Leah Macy. Will stay here with the Lady Trojans. 79-51 is the score. But Peyton Isom has meant so much to this team. When she moved over here as a freshman, she has been the leading scorer and leader of this team the whole time. Blocked shot there by Kenzie Clayton. 6:16 to go. Coach Isom really coaching hard. The rest of the girls you see on the floor here include, and Raphael about to check back in, include a freshman and 3 sophomores. Oh, wow. Bucket good as Macy gets to the rim again. Foul on Destiny Scott, her second, team's fourth, I believe. Raphael checking in. She's just a junior. So the nucleus of this team, other than its heart, the senior leader, will return next year if all things go according to plan. So you'll have a starting lineup of Asia Charles, Alana DeBose, Nevaeh Raphael, Destiny Scott, and Casey McKinney, as long as everything holds the way that it is right now. So that would be an exciting group to watch. So this is an exciting young team with again, the heart of the squad will be leaving. Scott with 8 points all here. Turnover. Charles has it blocked by Macy. Up ahead to Clayton. She's going to go back to Thurman. 82-53 is the score. I missed I'm the one keeping the score here on your scoreboard as well. I missed a couple of those. Another block shot by Destiny Scott, her 5th of the ball game. I missed the Leah Macy score and then the score on the other end. It is 82-53. I hit the wrong button there as well. 82-53, Banshees in front. Gracie Osborne, number 12, back in. Kenzie Clayton to check out there. There comes Tessa Miles, but stolen by DeBose. Taken away from her by Isom, going the other way, left hand, just going too hard and off the glass. Rebound, Nevaeh Raphael, and she puts it back in. She's got 11 points here in this ball game. Great look inside. No shot there. Macy will trail and get the bucket on the pass from Gracie Osborne. 32 points for Leah Macy to go with 14 rebounds. Unbelievable. Again, when you've got Leah Macy on your squad, you've got a chance to stay in all these games. Diagonal pass. Isom with the bucket. Good look inside. Timeout. Coach Isom. They'll call full timeout. So 84-57.
Timeout. North Hardin, full timeout.
4:39 to go here in the ball game. Lady Trojans have trimmed it under 30, back under 30. Down 27 here. As this is the first quarter, they've stayed close to even, just down 1 in this quarter. This is an HCEC-TV student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. 84-57. Inbounds. They get it up the floor. That's Lauren Macy with the ball, knocked loose. She tries to get it to Ashley Miles. Does. Miles there. The call is on Destiny Scott, her third. Team's fourth. No free throws there. They call it on the floor. Again, 33, Lauren Macy has checked in. Leah Macy has checked out of the game. Again, 32 points, 14 rebounds. Nice cut and bucket for Ashlyn Miles. Wow. She's got 17 points and 5 rebounds. Isom gets it to DeBose. Mid-range jumper, not quite enough on it. Rebound Macy. She gets it to Ashlyn Miles, so Lauren Macy on the board there. Carly Thurman, crossover, getting in the lane, right-hand layup, good. She's got 25 points on the game. 3 on the way for Isom, that's off the mark. Almost took it away from number 12, Gracie Osborne, but it was off of her foot. That's Peyton Isom. 3:54 to go in the ball game. 88-57 is the score. Inbounds, nice look from Miles to Thurman. Thurman all the way, no good on the shot. Tessa Miles rebound, putback is good. Tessa Miles. She's got 11 on the ball game, does Tessa Miles. Strong drive, no bucket for Isom. There goes Ashlyn Miles, rebound and pushing it the other way. She loses it, but it's knocked out of bounds, I believe, by Asia Charles. Kaylee McElroy, number 30, checking back in. 13, Carly Thurman. Wow, what a ball game she had. 7 3-point shots. Osborne gets it to Tessa Miles. Excuse me, that was McElroy. Now it's Osborne with it, number 12. She finds Lauren Macy as they're just going to pull the ball out. Isom tried to knock it loose for Miles. Foul called on Isom, her third. Team's fifth. And that'll send Tessa Miles to the line.
Bethlehem, number 2, Tessa Miles.
90-57. Wow, I missed a few of these. 90-57 is the score. Now it's 91-57. Miles has a second one coming up here. She's got that as well. 92-57. As we are now in a running clock, we should be at 35-point advantage. And Charles, again, just catching the ball, handling the ball has been a difficulty, not just for one girl, but for a lot of the girls here for the Lady Trojans. And Coach Isom's going to call a timeout here.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout called. We'd like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. I'm Paul Gray bringing the action. It's been a fun season. I've really enjoyed it. Working with you. Like to give some props again to our HCEC-TV staff. John White working tonight, Gina Ryan, Ron Hartley, Noah Miller. Thanks to all those who've been directing and producing, helping our young people as they learn the ideas behind some of our TV production skills. So such an important program for our students. Thankful for the adults that work with them and really help create HCEC-TV. Tessa Miles with it up over midcourt. 2:50 to go. DeBose guarding Miles. Ashlyn Miles gets that one to McElroy. Again, they're going to try to hold the ball here. 2:38 to go. Both teams going to keep playing. Osborne gets it back to Ashlyn Miles. She finds McElroy. McElroy to Tessa Miles. Tessa Miles finds Lauren Macy. Baseline, and it's good. Big smile on her face. Congratulations for the youngster getting a bucket here. Destiny Scott, Peyton Ison, 3 on the way. That one was tipped as well. They've done a good job defending those deep threes. A block shot by Ison, and Scott has it up ahead. Nevaeh Raphael. Raphael will go all the way to the rim. Can't get it to go. The foul is going to be called on number 12, Gracie Osborne. Her first. Team's fourth, I believe.
Foul on Bethlehem, 12, Gracie Osborne. Her first. Team's third.
Team's third, that is. 1:47 to go. 94-57. Raphael will have a couple of free throws coming here. That one's short. I think the Lady Trojans have gotten a little tired down the stretch. You'll see a lot of huffing and puffing all fourth quarter as Coach Isom has kind of shrunk the bench here in the postseason. This has been a high-paced game, and they just have not been able to keep up with the pace. So the free throw was made, but they're not going to count it, as they said Nevaeh Raphael stepped over the line. So that was a lane violation on the shot. Full timeout for Coach Clark and the Banshees. 94-57. And a sad ending to a phenomenal season. Coach Vaughn Isom, Region Coach of the Year. A school record 27 victories for this Lady Trojan squad. So a lot to celebrate. They'll celebrate this. They'll mourn it for a while, but then they'll celebrate. What a great season this team has had. Certainly tonight's performance not indicative of all that. I'm in utter shock that the defense that has been so stifling, so tough to handle, this Banshee squad has just run through this defense like it wasn't even there. Some of it due to unbelievable shooting, some of it due to just some great execution. And there's Tessa Miles getting the bucket as well there. So Tessa Miles, what a great second half for her. DeBose 3 on the way, off the mark. Rebound Destiny Scott, couldn't get it to go. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on number 33, Lauren Macy.
33, Lauren Macy, her first, team's 4.
So Destiny Scott, after the rebound, will go to the line. 1:23 to go. First one is good. 96 to now 58. One more free throw coming for Destiny, who's had a really good second half. She's got 10 second half points. And handling the pressure there pretty well was Tessa Miles. They're going to call Lana DeBose for the foul. That's her first. Team's, I believe, 6th of the half. 96-59 is the score.
And the line, number 2, Tessa Miles.
Miles really shooting the ball well from the free throw line here in the second half. And here comes Peyton Isom. I'm going to pause for a minute and stand up and give a round of applause for Peyton Isom, team leader for this Lady Trojan squad, sharing a hug and a couple of tears with her father and coach. And a hug for Barbara Prophet at the end of the bench there. Hard finish for Peyton. Here come Nevaeh Raphael, Destiny Scott. A round of applause for all of our Lady Trojans here as several others check in. Wow. Tessa Miles, number 2, just scored her 1,000th point for the Banshees. She's a junior.
number 15, Paloma Martinez.
So Paloma Martinez, Jacqueline Brewer, Liza Brown have checked into the lineup. .107 to go, 98-59, 39-point lead there. Three-pointer good. And here come the subs for the Banshees. 52 seconds to go. It's 98 to 62. And so a couple of the youngins, Zoe Thurman has checked in as well. And so we've got the reserves on the floor here with just 45 seconds to go. Coach Isom imploring, don't foul, just play defense here. We're just going to run the clock out at the end. Oh, there's going to be a foul.
Foul on North Hardin team, Justice Denman, her first.
Justice Kimmin, who made the three, also now called for the foul, number 10. She's going to get in the scorebook with a score and a foul. Just off the...
For the Banshees, number 22, Zoe Thurman.
Zoe Thurman, number 22, can't quite get the first to go here. If she made two, they'd have scored 100. I'm sure they were cheering for that on the other sideline. Zoe Thurman gets in the scorebook here with a free throw. 99-62 with 20 seconds to go. Sophia Muse just going to dribble out the clock. They're just going to hold it with 14 seconds to go. This ball game is over. 99-62. What an impressive performance, a dominating performance for the Banshees. Their Region 5 dominance continues. They need one more win to make it a 5 out of 6 year run of winning the region championship. They'll play the winner of the second game tonight, Bardstown against Taylor County. So what a fantastic season for the Lady Trojans, but it ends in a really, really rough outing. They put up 62 points. There's a hug from Coach Isom to Leah Macy. Again, Leah Macy was a teammate of Peyton Isom's over at East Hardin many years ago. There's a hug from Peyton to Leah. And those two have been friends for years and years and years. They won a middle school championship together. And so we'll hang out here for a little while to see who will be named to the all-region championship tournament team. Several good candidates that played well for this Lady Trojan squad. Nevaeh Raphael had a fantastic game. Had a great game in the first outing against Hart County as well. So Destiny Scott with a great second half here. 12 points all coming in the second half in this performance. And so those are the two all-tournament recipients for the Lady Trojans. So Saturday night, the Banshees will play at 6 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Central, right here at Hart County High School. Again, this closed out our coverage of girls basketball. Bobby Thompson will be bringing you the boys basketball tournament. The North Hardin boys still alive in that tournament. I believe they play tomorrow night in a semifinal game over at Greene County High School. So Hardin County TV will continue to bring you tournament basketball action with the North Hardin boys still alive. And again, a very tough, hard pill to swallow for this Lady Trojan squad here tonight as they go down 99-62 to the dominant Banshees. This is Paul Gray. Good night, everybody.